All right, folks, let's get into a little bit more news and information that you can use in regards to the government shutdown. According to several news sources, including, you guessed it, Brownstone Living Magazine, Politico. We also have the New York Times. A critical bloc of Democratic senators is ready to vote to advance legislation to reopen the government. Now, according to two negotiators for the group, breaking their own party's blockade in a bid to end the longest shutdown in the nation's history, we're currently at 40 days, emerging from a closed-door meeting on Sunday evening. Senators Jean Shaheen, Democrat of New Hampshire, I hope I said her name right, and Angus King, a Maine independent who caucuses with Democrats, said they had secured the votes to end weeks of gridlock that had left the government shuttered. Mr. King said that the length of the shutdown had changed the calculus for some of his colleagues, pushing them to support a deal with Republicans that would reopen the government without the extension of the Affordable Care Act subsidies they had originally demanded. I think people were saying, according to him, we're not going to get what we want, although we still have a chance, he said. A part of the deal was a vote on the ACA subsidies, but in the meantime, a lot of people are being hurt. So their announcement indicated that on day 40 of an increasingly disruptive federal closure, Republicans who have been unable to push through a temporary spending bill over Democratic opposition would finally be able to cobble together the 60 votes needed to do so. An evening test vote during a rare Sunday session was expected to pave the way for the agreement to begin making its way through Congress, where it would still need to be debated and passed by the Senate, win approval in the House, and be signed by President Trump to bring the shutdown to a close. So a critical convert, Senator Tim Kaine, Democrat of Virginia, said on Sunday evening he would back the deal after securing a provision reversing layoffs during the shutdown and ensuring furloughed workers would receive back pay. Quote, unquote, according to him, he's saying this legislation will protect federal workers from baseless firings, reinstate those who have been wrongfully terminated during the shutdown, and ensure federal workers receive back pay as required by a law that got passed in 2019. Now, Mr. Kaine has said in a statement that's a critical step to this shutdown. But then Chuck Schumer of New York, the Democratic leader who held his party together for weeks of holding out for a deal on the healthcare subsidies, emerged from the closed-door meeting and declared tersely, I am a no. Representative Hakeem Jefferies of New York and the minority leader also said that House Democrats would not back any such deal. For more news and information that you can use, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio, and don't forget, the issue of Brownstone Living Magazine is available for you guys to go ahead and check out. You can see it right there in front of my face. But for now, we'll keep you informed on what's happening. We'll see you around.